Santa Rosa JC is looking to get back to a place where it once belonged. The 3C 2A championship. Sierra College is making its first regional final appearance since 1995 and looking to make the 3C 2A championship for the first time in school history. Sierra beat Santa Rosa JC 85-82 on January 10th. The Bear Cubs got the win over the Wolverines on February 10th right here at Ale Pavilion 25 days ago. Who will win round 3 and punch their ticket to College of Sequoia and the 3C 2A Basketball Championship? You'll find out next. Welcome inside Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this 3C 2A NorCal Regional Final on NorCal Sports TV. There's 4 men's regional finals. One is about to be a final as San Jose City College is going to beat Big 8 third-place team, Modesto JC. You've got Big 8 foes facing off here tonight. The winner will go to the state championship tournament on Friday. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be. History with Sierra and these teams. Santa Rosa JC won 9 straight over Sierra. And then on January 10th, Sierra beat Santa Rosa 85-82. Sierra was 14 of 28 from the three-point arc. Then on Tuesday, February 10th, Santa Rosa JC won 81-76 in a win that tied Sierra in the Big 8. Santa Rosa JC won their last 3 versus Sac City, Modesto JC, and American River. Sierra beat Delta and Sac City, but they lost to Cosumnes River 71-69 in the season finale. And thus, the Bear Cubs winning the Big 8 title and 13 conference championships for Craig McMillan in his 26th season at Santa Rosa. We're going to take a break and come back with the 3 keys to victory. You're watching the 3C 2A Regional Final on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. So San Jose beat Modesto 75-65. They've moved on to the state tournament next Friday. Also going on in Northern California, Columbia is at City College of San Francisco. That's a number 9 versus number 1 matchup. And then Yuba is at West Valley. Yuba 6, West Valley the 3rd seed. Our 3 keys to victory. First, for Sierra College, coached by Aaron Lawrence. Second year, he's done such a great job. A long-time assistant at Sierra, and he has pushed this program to great heights, and I would expect that to continue. His 3 keys to victory: play unselfish, value the ball. They've been turning it over too much here lately in the end of the Big 8 and even in the playoffs. Their assist-to-turnover ratio is not real strong. And guard the 3, as you know, Santa Rosa, both these teams in the tops in 3-point shooting. That is the Wolverines, who beat Las Positas College last week 76-70 on Saturday, and on Wednesday, they beat College of the Redwoods 71-69. They are 7-4 in games decided by 8 or less points. 11 of their 16 Big 8 games decided by 8 or less points. So they play close games. They're used to be in those grimy situations and finding a way to survive. The Bear Cubs, again, coached by Craig McMillan, the Bear Cubs trying to get back to a place where they once belonged, looking to punch their ticket to the first state championship berth since 2020. Unfortunately, in 2020, they never played the tournament because of C-19, a year we would all like to forget. 3 keys. First, neutralize Dutro, the Big 8 player of the year. Leading scorer, leading rebounder, their leading assist man. And that is number 2, Garrett Dutro. 54 points in the games combined this year against Santa Rosa. Negotiate screens. We'll try to illustrate that as the game goes on. And win the battle of the boards. There's a look at Dutro, the Big 8 player of the year. The Wolverines were on a roll in the Big 8, and then that loss from Santa Rosa, and to put Santa Rosa in a position to at least get a tie and control their destiny, and then Sierra losing the season finale to Cosumnes River, and the Bear Cubs getting the 2 seed in the regional NorCal region. Our officials tonight at center court: Horace Shields, Rich Patterson, and Kyle Baxter. You can see good crowd here coming down from Sierra College in Rockland, the former summer home of the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers left there, haven't won a Super Bowl since. The Wolverines will be in their black uniforms with white trim. The Bear Cubs in their home whites with red and blue trimming. They had a 88-66 win over Kenyatta. Two stats that stood out to me. Santa Rosa had 18 assists and 7 turnovers. They had 18 assists on 38 baskets. Sierra's 10th in the state in scoring just under 85 and giving up just under 76. Santa Rosa scoring at 79, and their defense is number 9 in the state, just under 66 points. Both these teams shoot the 3 real well. They play well together and expect to see a really clean, well-played basketball game here at Hale Pavilion. And I want to thank Santa Rosa Athletic Director Matt Markovich, a longtime partner of ours. We did a lot of games this year. We're able to cover some of the Lady Bear Cub games. We'll try to keep you in tune with that score. They're playing at Fresno. And we'll have our pregame introductions, our national anthem as the crowd comes in. What a beautiful, I think it's warmer outside than it was when we got here. It's absolutely gorgeous up here in Sonoma County.
From Sierra College. Kendall Marcel. The Wolverine Lieutenant Bearcats are the proud members of the California Community College Athletic Association. We would like to remind all spectators that the corner policy is in effect. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, discriminatory comments rendering intimidating language or language relative to sexual orientation, gender identification, race, age, religion, national origin, disability status, or other characteristics directed towards any persons within the venue is not tolerated and you are still removed from the cycle of competition. We thank you for your cooperation. Officials for this event, please welcome Horace Shields, Richard Peterson, and Kyle Baxter. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise while we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, sing, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ramparts were singing, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
And God bless America. Now, introducing starters. First, for the Wolverines from Sierra College. Please welcome 6'1" freshman forward from NorCal, number 1, Matthew Schroeder. 6'6" sophomore guard from Colbert, 17, Jared Dutra. 6'1" freshman wing from Phoenix, Arizona, number 4, James Underwood. 6'4" sophomore guard from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 11, Markel Johnson. And 6'6" sophomore from Emerald, California, number 25, Head coach of the Wolverines is Aaron Lawrence, and his staff, Jeff, Laura Walker, and Urshan Singh. Now, let's take your Bearcats 6'3" freshman guard from San Antonio, number 2, Gavin Early. 6' sophomore guard from Oakland, California, number 10, Connie Gray. and 6 for sophomore forward from Napa, number 94, Vincent Jackson.
There are your starters: Schroeder, Dutro, Underwood, Johnson, and Garrett for the Wolverines in their dark uniforms. Early, Gray, Langowski, Hightower, and Jackson are the starters for Santa Rosa. Since they've have an Early and Gray start together, this team has improved themselves defensively and offensively, and I think everybody else has been able to have their roles defined, and the opening tip goes to Santa Rosa. Sierra played a lot of man defense, and they're going to deny Langowski, and then a travel. You can see early on Langowski getting denied of the basketball, so Early and Gray have to adjust accordingly, and Santa Rosa opens the game with a turnover. Underwood had 31 points combined in the games against Santa Rosa. He had 24 against Las Positas. Dutro, step back, doesn't go, and Hightower with the rebound. Travis had a combined 38 in the 2 games against Sierra. He had 27 last week, and we've got a foul in the low block. Hold on, Schroeder. Hightower and Langowski had 47 combined points last week against Kenyatta. You can see the denial. Johnson guarding Langowski. Got to keep him off the spots. Gray, Early backing down. 2-man game. They'll swing the basketball. Jackson turns it over. Dutro, 3-on-1. And lays it up is Dontrell Johnson. He had 29 combined in the 2 games against Santa Rosa, is averaging just under 19 a game. Dutro averaging just under 22. The layup doesn't get the hometown roll, and Dutro with the rebound. He's averaging 8.2 rebounds. He had 9 rebounds last week. He also had 6 assists. He was 10 of 13 from the floor against Las Positas on the road in Livermore on Saturday. They're surviving the screens that Coach McMillan had talked about in his 3 keys. Johnson, 17-footer, heartbreak, and it's rebounded by Gavin Early. Gray, top of the key. Langowski slip screen and hits the 3. Spencer has done such a better job in the later half of the season recognizing teams are going to deny him the basketball. So he's done a great job of keeping that energy and moving his feet on offense, moving without the ball. Underwood, step back 3, 22-footer goes 20, and it's an air ball, and it's Bear Cub basketball. 3 minutes in here from Hale Pavilion in Santa Rosa. 15 on the shot clock. Langowski wants some space. Early makes his own space, and he's called for a travel. Guards have turned it over a couple of times, but trying to do that, getting to the basket. Our first substitution, Cedric Snyder out of Burbank. Elbow. Dutro, don't give him any space. Schroeder, miss. Great job by Gavin Early of blocking out and allowing Vincent Jackson to get the rebound. Again, the guards making winning plays, not necessarily measured in the stat sheet. Hightower, easy drive, and he's fouled. Averaging just under 17 a game, just under 8 rebounds, an all Big 8 player. Bounce back from Chico State's Justin Siena alum Travis Hightower at the free throw line. Makes the first. Makes them both. 5-2. And the Bear Cubs are going to turn and pick up, not give these guys space. Low block entry and a nice dig by Amari Gray. 3-on-2. Langowski doesn't like the numbers. Makes a nice decision here. Down in the block, Jackson. Another turnover. And then Gray comes in and fouls. I think Santa Rosa just need to be a little more patient down there. Take your time, let the defense get to their spots and take advantage. I believe it's pretty close to, we'll check the stats, but 4 turnovers on the Bear Cubs. Nice help. This is brilliant help defense. I don't know if you have it, Jace, but watch Jackson come over here and have his presence felt. Well, right there. That's such a great defensive maneuver by him. The defense will travel. Step back, fade away. The Cal High alum. And the steal. Misses a layup. Bear Cubs offensive rebound. The putback. Gavin Early. The guards might have had a few turnovers, but boy, look at them assert themselves on this segment here. The steal. And Early's trailing this. Nobody blocks him out. Right there. Extended possession. And the jump hook. And it's 9-2 Santa Rosa. We're going to keep it right here. That's what you want to do when you're starting at home. Make your opponent feel uncomfortable offensively. And 2 possessions for Sierra have turned out for turnovers and baskets the other way for Santa Rosa. And it's just been Early and Gray leading that defensive pressure. 9-2. It's a 9-0 run for Santa Rosa. Underwood recovers and turns it over. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for Sierra. And Gray gets to the basket and draws the foul. A lot of black jerseys haven't turned in face. Guys jogging back. It's a regional final. Gray makes the first. Garrett back in for Snyder. Sierra's got 3 team fouls. Wissington will check in after the made free throw for Amari Gray, who's got 4 points. 11-0 run for Santa Rosa. And Dutro hasn't scored. Not an easy shot. Hightower with the rebound. Langowski will bring it up. He has 49 combined points against Sierra. He loves playing against the Wolverines. Low block to Hightower. Early. Wissington. Langowski, 28-footer. Money! It's 14-2 Santa Rosa. Back rim and a foul and a rare offensive rebound in this game. Garrett with the offensive rebound. A.J. Cook averaging 9 a game off the bench for Sierra College. Tatum Kerpinski seeing his first action of the game. He's had a combined 15 against Sierra in their 2 matchups. Ball in the low block. Wissington called for the foul. Second team foul. Oh, they're calling him shooting? I didn't think he had even caught the ball yet, but free throws. That snaps a 14-0 run. And you can hear the coaches from Santa Rosa. You didn't get into shooting motions. Well, it's 14-4. And Sierra will press. Jackson, Wissington, Langowski. When his team needs him the most, Langowski, 2-time All-Big 8 player, hits the 3. Steal! Slam dunk! Timeout, Sierra! DJ this one up, Jace, as we go to break. You're watching the CIA, God bless myself, 3C 2A Regional Final on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Great crowd here at Hale Pavilion, and all the folks that have driven over from Rockland haven't had much to cheer about as Santa Rosa JC is off to a great start, especially defensively. Backdoor cut. Kick out. Dutro makes his first. Dutro with his first field goal with 12:39 in the first half. Jackson, Hightower, Kerpinski turns and faces, and oh my goodness. We've got a foul on the screen, but it looks like Langowski's getting held. Maybe it was musical. Remember musical chairs? Boy, am I dating myself. Trying to get that spot in the chair. And Santa Rosa and Coach McMillan tried to get an explanation. They're like, hey, they're holding my guy. And then Coach Cook going to say, Coach, all right, watch yourself. All right. 19-7, Dutro. There you go. Back-to-back threes, they can score fast. That's why when you get stops, you got to take advantage. And then the little talk with the officials, and you get a call in the back court. Early, Gray, Hightower, Kerpinski, and Jackson for Santa Rosa. Fouled, and it counts! Vincent Jackson gets downhill, plays through the contact, and lays it up, and he'll be shooting for the old-fashioned three-point play. That's not good help there at all. 22-10. Dutro guarded by Early. Cook, he loves that spot. Back rim. Rebounded by Early. Sierra was 14 of 28 on January 10th, and then the rematch here at Hale Pavilion. They were just 6 of 23 from downtown. And then I'll break out the banjo. Dueling turnovers. Santa Rosa, if they would have valued the ball a little bit better, this could be a 15 to 18 point lead for them. Kerpinski running the motion. 15 on the shot clock. Kerpinski, 17-footer. A 6'4 freshman averaging around 6 a game for the Bear Cubs. Difficult shot, and then what do we see is the retaliatory foul. This is an easy call, big fella. Run back on defense. Underwood misses the shot. The old retaliatory foul, Jace. If we had $10 for every time I've said that this year, we'd have a nice little stack of money. 14-point lead for Santa Rosa. Kerpinski misses. Rebound. Hightower comes up with a tip. Jump hook. Doesn't go. Early offensive rebound. Kick out. Hightower for three. Miss. Extended possession for Santa Rosa. Kerpinski takes a shot and hits the three. That has just got to frustrate Coach Lawrence. The never-ending possession ends on a three-point field goal. Garrett lays it up, 27-12. Little slip screen. Kerpinski's feeling it. He's got 8 to lead all scorers. 18-point lead for Santa Rosa. Dutro, 29-footer, miss. Hightower rebound. Gray with the basketball. Jackson, Hightower. Lays it up. That's putting a guy on your hip and taking care of business. 20-point lead, largest of the game for Santa Rosa. Cook, miss. Early rebound. Another turnover for Santa Rosa. I don't mean to laugh, but that's got to be 6 or 7 turnovers. Checking in and seeing his first action of the game is Jaden Washington for Hightower. It's a 20-point lead. Santa Rosa could have a much bigger lead. Sabagala has checked in and a hand check on the drive for Sierra, number 13. Baseline inbound. Little interchange on the baseline with Schroeder and Dutro. And then Gray. Officials calling it close. That's Gray's second foul, and Legowski checks in for him. Dutro, player control foul. This is what's called creating your own space and getting caught. (32-12). Sierra led briefly 2-zip, and it's been all Santa Rosa since. Lady Bear Cubs are trailing by 1 at Fresno City College, trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament. Running one-hander. Pretty shot. Doesn't go by Legowski, but he will go to the free throw line. Spencer shoots 57% from the field. It's unheard of. He loves playing against Sierra. He's got 10, soon to be 11. Hightower checks in for the wrong guy. Musical chairs. Even I knew that for Jackson. Dutro has 6. That leads Sierra and gets the hometown roll, and it's 34-12. Eighteen fouls for Sierra. Snyder, high post. Dutro, guarded by Washington. Nice help! The Santa Rosa police is on their way. And then the Bear Cubs turn it over again. And Johnson lays it up. We're going to check at halftime the turnovers for Santa Rosa. Boy, this could be easily 7 turnovers. And they lead by 22. You figure that out. That means they have been dominating defensively. Got Gus Morris in the house for the Press Democrat. And Johnson has 4. Sarah will press. Don't get caught in a corner. Kerpinski. Langowski. Heartbreak. Nice offensive rebound by Jaden Washington and immediately kicks it out. Kerpinski. He's got 11 off the bench. Tatum Kerpinski, the Newman alum. And it's a 23-point lead for Santa Rosa. And the miss of the layup. Been a rough night for the Wolverines. Kerpinski, heat check. Miss. Dutro with the rebound. Johnson. Schroeder hits the three. And Coach McMillan will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're watching the 3C 2A Regional Final on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Osceolo's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Tri-Mick Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Get back to where you once belonged. Santa Rosa, last regional final win was in 2020 up at Columbia. And then the season came to an abrupt end because of C-19. Bear Cubs looking to punch their ticket off the timeout. Bear Cubs basketball. Hightower. Just take it, big fella. Hightower misses the layup. Here come the Wolverines. Johnson. Snyder. Schroeder hits the three. 17-point game. They're not going to go away. Kerpinski. He's got 14. Oh, it's a 2-pointer. My mistake. He's got 13. Dutro. The three. Sabagala hits the three. His first points of the game. 16-point lead for Santa Rosa. Corner three. Hightower rattles it in. Dutro, back rim. Didn't cut him off. And he gets the rebound and the putback. Hightower came a little out of control on the closeout and probably should have came out with a little more pace and then just block out because he wasn't going to get there to defend the shot. That's another hold, no call. Hightower, Kerpinski. He's got 16 off the bench. Toledo scores. Coach McMillan pleading his case that his cutters are getting held. Schroeder. Hits the mid-range. He's got 8. Those aren't easy shots. Early, high post. High tower for 3. Doesn't go. Sabagala with the defensive rebound. Dutro with the basketball. Miss. Early with the basketball. And he misses the layup. Dutro is fouled. Santa Rosa's missed a few threes, but missed a handful of layups and then the turnovers. And they do have 45 points. But, you want to be greedy. Dutro at the free throw line. He didn't score his first points until the 12:39 mark of the first half. Since he's got 8, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Lady Bear Cubs are trailing by 2 at Fresno City, 24-22, late in the second quarter. Dutro makes the first. A.J. Cook checks in, as well as Jace Underwood. Wissington checks back in. Coaching staff for Santa Rosa making sure of their matchups defensively. Wolverines will press. Hightower, 15-footer, rattles and doesn't flush. Dutro with the rebound. Nice opportunity here for the Wolverines. Cook saved. Double save. Underwood with the basketball over to Cook. High post to Johnson. We got our first Wilsonburger of the game. Served back hot by Hightower. Give it to me, Jace.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
What is a Wilson burger? It's a salty, leathery burger that you won't find on anybody's menu. It's a block shot in honor of my late father, Jim, the greatest shot blocker of them all, Bill Russell. Dutro. He's got 13. Now it's down. It was a 24-point lead at one time for Santa Rosa. Now it's 13 points. And you go back and look at those turnovers and the missed layups. They told you Sierra's not going to go away. Kerpensky, back rim. And a nice rebound in traffic by Johnson. With a 3, they can bring this down to a 10-point deficit. Johnson didn't pull the trigger. Schroeder does and is short. Cook offensive rebound. Dutro, 28-footer. Miss, rebounded by Hightower. Jackson. Hightower. Back rim. Bear Cubs have been stuck on 45 for about 3 minutes, while Sierra continues to battle. About a 2-second differential between game and shot clock. Nope, that did not count. No, that did not count. That was a shot clock violation. Oh, they counted the basket? Can you play that? You don't have it? I didn't see the ball hit the. I didn't see it hit the rim, and so I was questioning of why they allowed the basket. But they did, and we'll move on. But the Santa Rosa, their largest lead of the game was 24 points, and we talked about them turning the ball over, at least 7 turnovers. We'll get that updated, and missing shots in the paint. And you've got an atomic offense in Sierra. So it's 45-34. You're watching the 3C2A regional final on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Osceolo's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Tri-Mic Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Osceolo's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Tri-Mick Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers.
Coaching basketball for my entire career, a total of 35 years. I finished playing at the University of Arizona in 1988. I was a student assistant there for 1 year, and from there I went on to be an assistant at Marquette University for 5 years, and then did the University of Tennessee, where I was an assistant for 2 years. After that, I got my first opportunity to become a head coach. I coached professional teams in Kuwait and Lebanon for a total of 4 years. Then the job opened up here at Santa Rosa JC. I applied for it and got it, and I've been here for 23 years since. I started coaching at Santa Rosa JC in the year 2000, and we've always had talented groups and very good teams. The first several years, I wasn't happy with the progress that our teams made. We didn't always finish the seasons off the way I wanted to, in spite of having pretty talented groups. And after that, our staff met, and we thought we needed to get guys that have better character across the board. We took risks on some talented guys that didn't always have the best character. And it was more discipline and stuff that I liked, and I didn't think that teams gelled quite as well as they needed to. Then we started really focusing on getting positive attitude, team-first guys, and our program went to another level. We started having more success, and guys developed better, and we've had much more enjoyable job coaching the guys we've had the last 12 or 13 years. We've had a lot of success in moving guys on to high-level schools. As far as Division I level, we've had guys go to the University of Oregon, Boise State, University of Idaho, Utah State, New Mexico State. Had a lot of guys go to West Coast Conference schools, University of Portland, Santa Clara, University of San Francisco, Pepperdine, University of Pacific. We've actually had 3 guys go to University of Pacific, and they were all 3 all-conference players there. Had guys go out of state to Lamar, Central Connecticut State, Arkansas State, East Tennessee State, among others. We've also had a lot of guys get scholarships to Division II level schools. Sonoma State, right down the road, has recruited several of our guys. Also had guys go to other CC2A schools, Stanislaus, Monterey Bay, San Bernardino. We've had guys go out of state to the Hawaii schools. Hawaii Pacific has recruited several of our guys. Several guys have gone to Chaminade, Eastern Oregon, Western Oregon, Regis University, and several other out-of-state Division II schools. Lately, a lot of our guys have been getting recruited by NAIA schools as well. We've had 2 guys go up to Southern Oregon. recently. Cal Maritime Academy has recruited several of our guys over the years. William Jessup over in the Sacramento area, and Simpson College up in Reading has recruited guys, among other places. I played basketball at the University of Arizona. Played for a great coach in Lute Olson, and he really influenced my coaching philosophy, just from a fundamental standpoint, keeping things simple, back to the basics, don't be too fancy, get back on defense, take good shots, team basketball. He was one of the great all-time college coaches, a Hall of Fame coach. Steve and I played together for 4 years at the University of Arizona. We both, I think, were influenced greatly by Coach Olson, emphasizing fundamentals, team play, defense, and you know, today's basketball, you see mostly spread the floor, ball screens, penetrate and kick like that. But Steve incorporates a lot of off-ball screens to go along with the on-ball screens. We do similar things. We try to not just get the on-ball screens and spread the floor. We try to incorporate some off-ball screens, screening action as well. And defensively, we try to get back and keep guys in front and allow only one shot as much as possible. There are a lot of good junior college programs in the state. I think what separates Santa Rosa from other programs is the community support we get. Santa Rosa is kind of a hub of a lot of small towns. A lot of the students here live on or near campus, so they're hanging out on campus during the day. It has a really like a four-year atmosphere on campus. It's not like a lot of community colleges where they're commuter schools. They drive to class, go to their class, and leave afterwards. People are hanging out here. There's a really vibrant atmosphere on campus. Also, the people in Santa Rosa, most of the people went on college graduates here that run the business community and stuff. Almost all of them started at Santa Rosa JC, and they have a lot of respect for the institution. They give back, they come to games, they support us financially, and it makes it for a unique experience. John Daly is a counselor that deals with the basketball players. He's been here my entire 23 years, and he stays on top of the players' academic progress. He goes to seminars. The rules are always changing for Division I, II, III, NAI and stuff. He's on top of all the rules to make sure our guys are taking classes that can allow them to be eligible to transfer on to four-year schools. He does grade checks and makes sure guys. I've been coaching basketball for my entire career.
Santa Rosa leads Sierra 45-34. Let me clean up one thing. I said the largest lead for Santa Rosa was 24. It was actually 23. They led 37-14. Since Sierra outscored Santa Rosa 20-8. Santa Rosa, 7 first-half turnovers. On the season, they're only averaging just over 10, which is, second in the state. Bear Cubs were in the locker room for a lot longer time than Sierra. Dutro was held scoreless until the 12:39 mark, and since he scored 13 points, Tatum Kerpinski with 4 threes off the bench for Santa Rosa. He leads all scorers with 16. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us here on the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball once again this season. 45-34. Langowski has 11, Hightower with 9. Schroeder has 8 to add to the Dutro's 13. San Jose beat Modesto 75-65 to move on to the state championship. And at halftime, San Francisco's all over Columbia, 45-23. Here to start the second half with a field goal. Sierra can knock this down to single digits. And Johnson, undersized, doesn't matter, takes the contact, and he'll be shooting free throws. The first foul on Hightower. And I imagine that Yuba West Valley game is pretty much coming to a final because that game started at 5:30, but the no score, and it's a 10-point game. 22-8 run here for Sierra College. Too many turnovers and missed shots in the key by the Bear Cubs. And this is a very good Sierra team. 24-6. Hightower, 5 on the shot clock. Gray. Hightower. Turnover, Santa Rosa. Schroeder, Dutro, 7-point game, 25-8 run for Sierra College. Hightower, Jackson, back rim. Cook, Dutro, heat check. 4-point game. 28-8 run for Sierra since they led 37-14. He's got 19. Those will come in about 14 minutes. Gray, they need to do more of that. They lost that concept the last part of the first half. Gray's got 6. Dutro, miss. Hightower rebound. Santa Rosa's got to go, not be stagnant offensively. Langowski misses a layup. Dutro rebound. Corner 3, miss. Hightower nearly has double digits in rebounds this early in the game. Early, Jackson. Langowski. Gray. 18-footer. Timeout, Santa Rosa. We'll keep it here. Gray now has 8. Creates his own space and hits the step back 18-footer. 49-41. And it's really been in the shoulders of Dutro and company. He has 19 points. He was scoreless up till the 12:39 mark in the first half. And that's why he's the Big 8 player of the year. And we call that spike line range. That's the spike line of the volleyball court here. Dutro with the basketball. Underwood. Short. Hightower rebound. Chance to push it back up to a double-digit lead for Santa Rosa. Another possession where the shot clock's dwindling down. Hightower's fouled. You be the judge on the leg kick. Hightower will be shooting 2. That's the third foul on Underwood. And he's feeling a little sting on the bow. Hard landing. Misses the first. Hits 2 of 3, and Hightower now has 11. Cook, ball reversal, Johnson. Nice move by him, takes advantage of the closeout, all the momentum of the defense, and goes attack mode. 8-point game. Langowski, layup! Jackson assist. This is great movement by Spencer without the ball. Chance for the Jason to wheel up the highlight. And I've noticed in that possession that Underwood wasn't as grabby because he's got 3 fouls. 53-43. Dutro creates his own space. Front rim. Easy for me to say. Hightower with the defensive rebound. He's got a double-double so far tonight. Jackson through the screen, turns and faces early. Langowski, 14-footer. 2 straight field goals for Langowski. He's up to 15. Bear Cubs push their lead to 12. Johnson. Miss. Nice job by Gavin Early, and then a travel for Santa Rosa. Ninth turnover for the Bear Cubs. Baseline inbound. Air ball. And Dutro's pretty much played the whole game, so he's going to start feeling the pressure of the Santa Rosa defense. Well, you think he would. Out of Placer High School, Jackson, 14-footer. Heartbreak, back rim. Cook. Dutro, ball reversal. Looking for a screen, doesn't get one. Basket cut. Nice offense. Sierra College. Underwood lays it up. He's got 4. Nice set by Coach Lawrence. Got within 2 possessions, and then the Bear Cubs were able to fight through it. Langowski. Gray. 5 on the shot clock. Kick out. Early. Miss. Nice subtle move. Look at this subtle move by, if we have it on the clip, by Jackson. To be able to just get the tip Right there. That tip out. Bear Cubs basketball. Foul. Langowski, like he was a magnet, draws the foul to be shooting 2 free throws. Schroeder's second foul. Makes the first. Kerpinski had 16 points in the first half, all off the bench. Langowski was 17, Kerpinski was 16, Hightower with 11. High post to Johnson. Amari Gray didn't like the call, but he just accepted it. You be the judge here. That's Gray's third foul. Wissington will check in for him. Averaging 7 games for Coach McMillan and 3 assists. Baseline Johnson, a little short. I think it's a huge possession here for Santa Rosa. Got within 2. That lead shrunk down to 2 possessions, but Santa Rosa has fought back. And then Hightower has it stripped by Johnson. Another turnover for Santa Rosa. Dutro, wide open look. 9-point game. He has 22. It's a 5-point swing, possibly. Santa Rosa looking to add on, and it was a deduction the other way. Langowski using the screen. He's got 19. Johnson, wild shot, doesn't go. Wissington with the rebound. Take 2 on trying to build the lead. Wissington, miss, wild shot. Dutro. Nice offense. Watch Underwood, undersized in the basket. He doesn't care. He slow plays this thing here. He's got the big shot blocker, and he just goes right at him and lays it up. 9-point game. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank all of our partners, Jolly Washer Express, Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua, Osceola's Fifth Street Grill, the Almond Express, Trimic Mechanical, American Asphalt, and NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp. We brought you a lot of Santa Rosa men's games and about a handful of the women's games as well. And, of course, Santa Rosa JC Athletic Director Matt Markovich, and both these coaches of helping us prepare for this game, and hopefully is reflective in the broadcast. 59-50. Largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa was 23. That was 37-14. Santa Rosa will inbound. Lingowski. Wissington. Lingowski looking for a better shot. Kerpinski. Miss. Rebound. Schroeder. He'll bring it up and get it to Dutro. Underwood. Dutro, short. Like I said, he's been playing the whole game and might be getting a little sea legs here. Washington with the blow by. Or Jackson. Vincent Jackson gets closed out on, puts the ball on the floor, and lays it up. He's got 5. 11-point lead for Santa Rosa. Johnson. Garrett. Dutro. Miss. Rebound. Lingowski. 10 minutes away from a berth in the regional or the NorCal win travel. Let me try that all over again. 9 minutes and 59 seconds away from a berth in the state tournament. Clean that up. 61-50. Again, another turnover, Santa Rosa. They vaulted past their season average of 10 per game. Nice pass! Underwood leads Garrett perfectly. 9-point game. Summer League access! And I think we've got cramping going on here. Schroeder's either cramping or got a little issue with his hip. Lingowski leads Santa Rosa with 22. Hand check. One of my favorites. Watching in the city I was proudly born in 1965. Tony Piver watching live from Fort Bragg. Probably visiting mom. Give her my best. 11-point game here in Santa Rosa. Little 3-man weave action. Looking for a crease. He got another Wilson burger. Served back hot by Hightower. Back rim and Wissington with the rebound. He'll push. Kerpinski. Hightower. Nobody pulled the trigger. And then nearly turns it over. Kerpinski, Wissington, Lingowski, heat check, back rim. And the team rebound to the Wolverines. Dutro lays it up. Neither coaches are happy with the officials. I don't know if that's a good sign or status quo. That last possession, somebody from Sierra just came through and snowplowed the Bear Cub defender. And then Coach Lawrence wanted a foul on the shooter. Neither was called. Lingowski. That's me hitting the table. My mistake. Lingowski just going to take Dutro. That's his third foul. Only the third team foul on the Wolverines. Makes the first. The winner punches their ticket to the state tournament at College of Sequoia that starts on Friday. Lingowski, 23. Dutro, 24. Hightower with 13, 2 slams, and double-digit rebounds and 2 Wilson burgers. My kind of night. Cook, Johnson. We got another Wilson burger! Served back hot by Vincent Jackson. The grill's still open. It's Santa Rosa. Kerpensky, back rim, and nice defensive rebound by Garrett. Dutro, Cook, 25-footer, short. Wissington with the rebound. Santa Rosa's having their opportunities, getting stops. .15 on the shot clock. Bear Cubs being methodical. Kerpensky, 17-footer elbow jumper is on net. First points of the second half. Elbow jumper, 15-point game. Cook, off the glass. He's got 4, averages 9. Jackson, Kerpensky to Hightower. Nice act by Cook. Little kiss. Was there a little elbow macaroni as he drove? Jason got a big smile on his face. I think he's saying yes. File that one if we can look at it. 15-point lead for Santa Rosa. Langowski leads all scorers with 25 points. And he's got 14 in the second half. Fouls on the floor. Oh, here's a flush. And I always say slam dunk. You know why? It's an honor. One of the great broadcasters. Chick Hearn. Langowski will take a seat. Gray checks in for him. 5:44 left here at Hale Pavilion. And Langowski, it's not quite a time spring, but we're going to spring forward tonight. So I guess maybe it might be macaroni salad season coming up. Dutro backing down the truck. He's fouled, and he'll be shooting free throws. It's good defense here. Kerpensky's third. Yeah, you got him on the shoulder. Got him on the lift. He'll be shooting 2. Misses the first. He's played most of the game and makes the second. He now has 25. Gray with the basketball. 14-point lead for Santa Rosa. Do they get back to a place where they once belonged? They're 5 minutes away. Gavin Cook, Wissington. 17-point lead for Santa Rosa. Short, Wissington with a rebound. Bear Cubs need to just keep pushing. They play a lot more guys. Slam dunk! 19-point lead for Santa Rosa. Got within double digits, and then the Bear Cubs really, really tightened down the offense. Nice defense again by Vincent Jackson. Wissington Ball out of bounds. Hightower's pointing to the basket, trying to get the flush. Jason, just throw some highlights, big fella. There's nobody there. Let me look at some scores around Northern California. We already know that San Jose City College punched their ticket. Citrus beats Mount San Antonio. They'll move on. Fullerton with a big win over West LA. San Diego City beat Ventura. Cerritos beat Santiago Canyon. Maybe refresh the phone here. City College is all over Columbia. They're up 77-48. Bear Cub basketball on the baseline. Hightower, 8-footer. He's got 17. I think the last 6 for Santa Rosa. Johnson hammers home the 3. Nice decision. Vincent could have easily chucked up that 3, but want to go for running some clock. The clock is your opponent right now. Wissington, aim, fires, and hits! 81-60. Elbow jumper, Dutro. He's got 27. And then a foul on Dutro. That's his 4th. Only 4 team fouls on the Wolverines. Gray. Hightower. Travis rarely shows emotion. He's starting to show it now. He's got 11 in the second half, and boy, that was going to go. That was a near Wilsonberger, Jace. Steal. 3. Doesn't go. Wissington with the rebound. Kerpensky. Didn't go Showtime. Good decision. Heat check, miss. Dutro with the rebound. I really have to compliment this coaching staff of Sierra College. Dutro hits the 3. He'll end with 30. He doesn't want to come out. but recruiting their area and having back-to-back seasons like they've had to get here to the first regional final since 1995, and he doesn't want to come out. Get a shot at number 2. He does not want to come out of the game. He'll end with 30. We had a late arrival on Bear Cubs Airlines, didn't get through TSA. But to get them 2 back-to-back seasons, a new gym, in a rich area of recruits, would expect this Sierra team to be one of the strong teams in the Big 8. Turnover. Gray lays it up, and Coach McMillan calls a timeout to get his guys out. Kerpinski with 18. Hightower with 20. And Santa Rosa, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, JoJo. Layup. Sabagala. Auden Forgas with the basketball. The Bear Cubs win round 3 and then win their 11th straight game. Their last loss was on January 16th. Baraka goes to the basket, and he's fouled. Langowski finishes with 25. Hightower with 20. Kerpinski with 18. Leading all scorers was sophomore Garrett Dutro. Shout out to him. Been player I think we've covered 5 of his games. And Santa Rosa is indeed going to get back to a place where they once belonged. And for these sophomores of Sierra that are playing their last game, it's been a pleasure covering you. Santa Rosa with the 88-69 victory to punch their ticket to the state tournament in College of Sequoia. It was once a 23-point lead for Santa Rosa. Credit Sierra for battling back, and they got within 2 possessions. Then Santa Rosa pushed it back up to a double digit, got down to single digits a couple of times, and then Hightower and company just really turned it on to get the win. Santa Rosa extends their season and makes their first trip to the state championship since 2020. What a season by Sierra that ends tonight. And you can see how well they were supported. In much respect to their team, their coaching staff, their fans, and their college. We're going to close it out here from Hale Pavilion, and I want to shout out my director, Jason Green, who has either directed or has been camera on the 11. He needs like a statue to be able to deal with me. All 11 of my postseason games we've done here, either on NorCal Sports TV or for the NFHS network. He's been here for all 11, and we're going to try to squeeze the big fella one more time on Tuesday. And the games down in Visalia will be covered by the Overnight Media Group. And I believe I will be covering, I don't know what my game assignments will be, but be happy to support 3C 2A community basketball, men's and women's. Before we sign off, I want to check the score of the Santa Rosa Fresno City game, and then we'll sign off here. Fresno City is going to end the Lady Bear Cub season. They're up 62-44. From Hale Pavilion, where Santa Rosa JC beat Sierra in round 3, 88-69 to win this 3C 2A Northern California Regional and move on to the state championship in Visalia at College of the Sequoia next Friday. Santa Rosa wins their 11th game in a row. Thanks for watching Santa Rosa JC basketball all season long, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Thanks to our crew, Milo Montañez, Arlo, our center camera, and our trusted and reliable director, Jason Green. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.